I'm Alexander Surya Jayanty. It's 11/27, October 3rd. 1. Anyone blackmailing you? Witness tampering. Involving RICO, terrorism, and organized crime. Especially if you're people I tell you, especially if I tell you, if you're some of the people I tell you things about, such as implantation, terrorism, RICO, that makes you a witness. So if anyone tries to blackmail you, push you around, tell them witness tampering, that's 20 years in prison. And then if they show you evidence of me flipping out, those are some of the people with this implantable technology and some of the people who hire terrorists to use this implantable technology. Bet my life. So these guys are so uneducated, they actually think if they sit around assaulting me 12 to 17 hours a day, bombarding me with telepathy, using neuromodulation and committing neurophysiological torture, like it's almost like a Chinese water drop type torture and constant stimulation, and even putting my nervous system in some state of flux, shocking my genitals, my heart repeatedly if I eventually flip out. They think that's psychiatric illness. No, that's just called being infuriated because of repeated assault, repeatedly over and over and over again, 12 to 17 hours a day with this tech. Yeah, guarantee you it's not psychiatric illness. Anyone who ever shows you flipping out, if I ever flip out, anyone shows you that, those are key people who literally hire people to use this tech on me, the implantable devices, repeatedly on me until I eventually flip out. Then they try to capture me flipping out and then bring it to someone and be like, gee, he's psychotic. So look for the people involved with the psychosis bed. Also ask them, are you involved with the psychosis bed, by the way? And are you involved with economic espionage, by the way? How much money did you steal from this guy? What ideas are you stealing? Are you trying to steal his bariatric procedures? Are you trying to steal his bariatric surgery treatment, or his treatment for bariatric patients? Are you trying to steal his new endoscope ideas? What are you trying to steal? Are you trying to steal his corporate custom security ideas? Are you trying to steal certain other weight loss ideas, like his guiltless pleasure ideas? Are you trying to steal his ideas about the sphincter of Adi, or Odie, whatever you want to call it? Are you involved with aggravated assault and robbery, and you sat around committing aggravated assault and robbery all day, trying to steal his property, and then you're trying to make him flip out, and then you'd be like, "Gee, he's psychotic. We get to steal his ideas." Is that what they do? I don't know how their whole little system works. Yeah, definitely not psychotic. Guarantee you. But yeah, they literally woke me up at 3:51 a.m. today and sat around assaulting me all day long, repeatedly shocking my genitals. I tried to have man time. They'd repeatedly shock my genitals. Didn't even get to have man time, not even once. And now it's 11:30. I tried to have some man time before I went to sleep. I know TMI, but I have to explain what I'm experiencing. And then they started assaulting me again. And eventually I just flipped out. And keep in mind, this has gone on for 5 years and 8 months, this kind of stuff. 12 to 17 hours a day. And in the beginning, late 2017 into mid 2018, it was just telepathy. Then mid 2018 into late 2019 is when they started with satellite weapons and other implantable devices, maybe late 2018, 2019, early to mid 2019. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, they started with the satellite weapons and some implantable devices and haven't stopped. And they've been going because I won't bend the knee. And I'm like, fuck you. You're a terrorist. You have no right to my property. This is aggravated assault and robbery. So always look for guys involved with a bend the knee bet. Those are key people who hired these neurophysiological terrorists and implantation terrorists as well. So they owe me for almost 5 years and 8 months worth of daily repeated assault, which is trillions of dollars. So look for know your place betters. Those are key people hiring these implantation and neuromodulation and neurophysiological torturing terrorists. Look for people in bend the knee bets. Those are key people hiring terrorists. Look for people involved with psychosis bets. Those are key people involved with hiring these neurophysiological terrorists and implantation terrorists. Look for people involved with the break the barrier bet. Those people are key people hiring gamma radiation and satellite weapons terrorists. What other bets do they have that I'm a victim of? 24-hour CNS. Look for those guys. Those are key people hiring those implantable device terrorists who stick devices in your heart and repeatedly shock your heart, shock your genitals, things of that nature. Look for gamblers. Those are key people hiring these terrorists for betting manipulation. What else exists? Look for people with my ideas. A lot of them are key people hiring these terrorists to steal them and commit crimes. Look for human programmers. A lot of them pretend they program people, but they don't. They really just try to abuse you into compliance with neurophysiological weapons, satellite weapons, and more. So always look for people who have videos of me flipping out. Those people are key people who either hire these terrorists to repeatedly assault me until they can get me to flip out, or those are the people who commit neurophysiological torture and repeated accounts of assault and crimes with this implantable technology, satellite weapons, implantation weapons, etc., until they can and bombard me with telepathy until they can eventually make me flip out. Bet my life on it. So anyone who approaches you with some video or audio of me flipping out in a state of fucking rage and then misrepresenting figures of speech, like me saying, Jesus Christ, you're such disgusting people, you should go to be thrown in prison or be pummeled to death or something, and then them misrepresent and say, oh, he's programmed. Not programmed. Fucking infuriated now that these fucking monsters and terrorists in this are not in prison, and that this RICO is still going on in America. And there's illegal gambling, blackmail, bribery, extortion, witness tampering, tax evasion, the whole shebang. This economic espionage, IP theft, data theft is going on. This repeated sexual violence and sexual assault. So definitely not programmed, infuriated. And I go to YouTube to vent. This is not programmed. This is someone who's fucking enraged. And I vent on YouTube and I send it to the president daily, expressing my anger, as well as other people. So, yeah. And if they tell you he's programmed, ask someone what's the diagnostic criterion for program? What are the diagnostic criterion? 1. 2. Who created this diagnostic criterion? Is it one of these terrorists involved in financial crimes? Is it one of these terrorists involved in a RICO and illegal gambling, trying to win program bets and trying to make it look real? Is it a guy with more than conflicts of interest? Is it a guy who's involved in RICO, terrorism, and organized crime, trying to get off the hooks by saying he's programmed? Is it a betting manipulator who was robbing people, trying to get off the hook and saying he was programmed? Who made this diagnostic criterion? Is it some of these guys raping women, trying to get off the hook and claiming they're programmed? Is it some of these guys murdering people, trying to claim they're programmed? Is it some of the guys involved with conspiracy to murder who conspired to murder people and then they're going to say they're programmed? Is it some of these guys involved with financial crimes and selling people fraudulent human programming tech, which is really betting manipulation tech? Making this diagnostic criterion? Is it who else? Is it some of these economic espionage, IP theft, and data theft terrorists trying to get off the hook by saying they're programmed? Ask them that, and ask them who made this diagnostic criterion, like I said, and ask them those questions. And then you'll start to see something's funny. Or ask them, are you some of the guys trying to aid and abet terrorists and trying to make programmed look real to help some of your terrorist buddies get out of prison? Is that what's going on? And then, ask them who made the diagnostic criterion. See if they're investors in telepathy. See if they're investors in human programming tech. See if they're involved with getting government contracts for human programming and accepting large sums of money for human programming experiments. Check all their conflicts of interest. The guys who made the diagnostic criterion for program, if one even exists. I do that often, I know. But sometimes at the wrong time, it just becomes a habit. But ask him, who made the diagnostic criterion, and does he have more than conflicts of fucking interest, and what are they? Were they accepting money illegally and saying, they're human programmers and stealing money from governments, doing human programming experiments, but really spending it and gambling with it, and then they went in debt? What's really going on? And then you'll start to see a piece of this story. The programming ain't real. And then they blackmail. And then also ask them, one of these guys making this diagnostic criterion, is he being blackmailed? And what's he being blackmailed for? Some of the crimes they committed on Jayanty, such as implanting him with devices, sexually assaulting him repeatedly, destroying his med school career, stealing trillions of dollars from him. Is that what he's being blackmailed for? Who helped make this criterion? Because there may be people blackmailing people as well who may be involved with making the diagnostic criterion for this. Key point. And also people stole large sums of money, trying to make it look real to save face so they can look justified and be like, oh, we're a program. We're not piece of shit people. We're not just the most disgusting people in the world. We're a program. No, they weren't. They just wanted to impress rich people and famous people and wanted to impress people. So they do whatever they could to impress people. They would murder their own mother for fame or murder their own mother for money. They weren't programmed. They're just douchebags and would do anything to toss a salad of rich people. Even sell their soul, murder their own mother or father, frame their own mother or father, frame their friends, blackmail their friends, blackmail their family, blackmail their own mother and father, their brother and sister to impress some fucking rich douchebag who doesn't even like them. Probably tried to frame them too. So these people are disgusting. Let me put it that way. Yeah, anything for fucking money. Anything for fame. Fuck these people. They're disgusting. Anything even at the expense of other people and innocent people's lives. I mean, some of these people actually conspired to murder me and my family so they can fit in with rich people or go party with famous people. It's like, are they fucking disgusting? And not even like real famous people. Just like some of them are like TV pop stars. And it's like, who gives a fuck? Great point. It's like they're hanging out with Tom Cruise or something. It's a joke, though. I wouldn't hang out with Tom Cruise either. Nothing against Tom Cruise. I'm just saying, no, who cares? I don't know. They just did this neuromodulation thing. Another thing they do is they sit around when I'm about to do this smile thing. They have this neural traits thing. And then when I get this weird feeling about stupid shit I say, they'll capture that firing and then they'll try to refire it. But yeah, these people just would do anything for money and fame, and they're just grade A salad tossers all day long. They sit around looking for, like, some of these people, they're trying to impress favorite syrup and jelly, and they're like, getting lip surgeries done and this and that way, and getting like doing tongue exercises so they can toss these people's salad to the best of their ability. I mean, they look for designer syrup and jelly. I mean, they're just sitting there like working, doing all sorts of tongue exercises. They got these tongue weights so they can toss salad like a pro. So they've been working at it. It's really disgusting. And then they got knives. They picked out knives waiting to kill their parents to impress these rich people if they ask them. I mean, these people are disgusting. Figure of speech, not for real, but maybe. I don't know. That's how disgusting some of these people are. But yeah, they got another knife for their sister and then the knife for their brother. They'll do anything to impress these fucking scum, whoever these disgusting people are that I'm a victim of. But yeah, no, I'm not programmed. It's not real. And ask those questions. Those are key. And yeah, ask them. Always ask them, if they bring some video to you and say, "Oh, he flipped out the bracket." What'd you do to him all day? Did you sexually assault him all day? Were you shocking his brain, his genitals? What time did you wake him up today? Was it 3:51 a.m.? And then you assaulted him all day and threatened him and slandered him and whatever else. And don't fall for their play stupid or in response to hustles. They love that shit too. Always remember these guys are grade A bullshit artists. Grade A bullshit artists. So you got to be real fucking thorough. And maybe even forceful. You may need to be like, tell me the real fucking truth, shitbag. What the fuck? Are you lying to me again? You think I'm a fucking moron? What are you wasting my fucking time with? What are you wasting my time with? You know this is threats. This is blackmail. This is intimidating and threatening a witness. Do you want 20 years in prison? Are you lying to me? You want to waste my fucking time? That's what you should be. You should just start telling these kids to eat shit. I don't know if you should be that forceful, but I'm kind of fed up with it too. And if they're really contacting people I've encountered in life and bothering them too, I'm surprised they're not fed up with these fucking spoiled brats bullshit and their fucking pathological gambling habit. Because their pathological gambling habit and their fucking retarded gambling ring and betting cord has been encroaching on my life daily for almost 5 years and 8 months. And I've been removed from life for 5 years and 8 months because of these selfish, arrogant fucks. And I'm so fed up with these gambling fucking idiots. It's scary now. When are they going to fucking prison, by the way? For RICO, terrorism, organized crime, these selfish, pompous, arrogant, son of a bitch motherfuckers. When are they going to prison? And this is not a movie, and no, I'm not an actor. I'm fucking infuriated with this just disgusting nature of these selfish, arrogant motherfuckers.